Hey guys, Barry at CTech-review. We got something kind of fun for you today. We got another friend from the Ram RHO community letting us take a video of his Level 0 2025 Ram 1500 RHO versus the Level 1, and we can kind of compare some of the differences, and then you can decide, does it make sense for you which package to go with? I'm going to tell you right now, I will not be biased on this because I'm a value guy and I like good value. So stay tuned, let's do this. Okay, we're gonna start right from the front. First thing we notice, they look identical in the front end. The only difference right now is the fact that we've got the graphics on the hood on this truck versus that truck, but all the LEDs, all the graphics, everything is identical. The headlights are the same, the beauty lights are the same, the lower lights are the same, the tow hooks, the sensors in the bumper. There's only two differences on the front end, and you can't really see it because it's there from an aesthetics. It's just the hardware might not be behind it. So you got your front-facing 360 cam in a Level 1 with your ADAS sensor down below. But if you look here, this still has the outfit, and I wonder if you could actually add this after the fact for your front-facing cam, and you've got your spot for your ADAS sensor. But the same front bumper, identical, same lights in the grille, same engine, obviously. If we look at the windshield, you could see your sensors up there look very similar to the sensors in the Level 1. Now we go down the side, we look at the mirrors, we look at the sides of the truck, identical. Obviously, I've got the rock blocks and the Mopar accessory boards on, but you can put that on a Level 0, order that as well. The mirrors are the same, the lighting underneath is the same. The only difference is the 360 cam here. Otherwise, these are the same. The door handles are the same. We go down the side, the rims are the same, but this is an accessory I highly recommend you guys doing. He went with the black lug nuts. How much better does that look than mine with the stock lug nuts? I think this is awesome, and I'm gonna have to definitely do that mod. But the exact same Bilstein shocks. Same, identical. We go to the rear. These are the same too, same rear taillights, same rear bumpers. Everything is the same exhaust system, same badging. Now, one of the differences here, I'll show you, this has the power down tailgate, and it also has the, this is the bed cargo package. So you got the rails up above, spray and bed liner, and you got your 400 watt inverter there. Another cool thing is we're both gonna show you, we have the Tonneau Pro, Low Pro tonneau cover. This puts the tailgate up on the Level 1. So if you want the power tailgate, you'd have to go Level 1. But we go to the Level 0, and it's still got the nice soft touch tailgate. You could put any custom Line-X, Rhino liner, whatever. You could do your own bed liner. Looks perfect. And you could still put some accessories in there. Most importantly to me, this thing still has the LED lights in this back area. But you know, okay, so you don't have the tailgate that goes up, but the cool thing is Ram makes it so easy. This thing goes up so easily, it's not a problem. We don't have the little step here, but that's all part of the bed cargo group that you can add later. Now, let's go into the inside here real quick, just kind of show you some of the differences. So we're gonna start on the side of the door. You can kind of see soft touch, Alcantara, super premium, still got the suede in the middle, the nice black handles for the doors, still auto up and down for your windows, folding mirrors, still got good storage, got the foam cup holders in the side, nice grills here. We don't have the speaker here, and you'll notice some little different controls here. Got the nice entry with the nice all-weather floor mats, but check out these seats. You're gonna notice it looks pretty similar, suede in the middle, everything looks identical. Now we get into the truck here, we notice the door handles. We do have a little bit different cover here. We don't have the leather cover that goes over, but we still have a soft touch dash that goes all the way across. This is very similar to the material you would see like on a high level Bighorn, and it's a soft touch, nice material. It's not a leather material, but it's still really nice. You got the Alpine speaker. Now, if we switch over here, this is where we see this, the 12-inch display. And this has been the premium display for the past few years with Ram trucks. And you can kind of tell this is still a really nice setup. Still got the brake controller, but you're going to notice something really cool here, guys. You got 6 aux switches here on the Level 0. You still got wireless charging. Not dual wireless charging, no big deal. You still have USB A and C. You still got cup holders. You still got the really nice Alcantara in the middle. You still got the nice storage in the middle and down below. Nothing different there. Still got the same storage here. Sweep here. Up above, you still got your storage, 12 volt, no heads-up display. We'll notice there's a little sensor not here, but the exact same gauge cluster. Now, if we look at the or the steering wheel controls, these look almost identical. Buttons a little bit different functionality tied to the hands-free driving, but the shape of the steering wheel, still flat bottom, little bit different accent right here, still paddle shifters. You still got your drive controls here. You still have axle lock. You still have launch control. Your controls here along the side are still very much the same. You still got your lane keeping. They move it here versus over there. But this is a thing I love. This truck has the dual glove box, whereas the Level 1 just has the single with the secondary display. But otherwise, we look in here. You still got soft touch along the side here. This looks identical. Let's go to the back row. Oh, here's another thing. Here is your standard rear view mirror. This is self-dimming. I love that, but it is not the rear-facing rear display camera. You still have the universal home blink. You still got your sunglass holder, and you still got your lighted vanity lights above. Let's go to the second row. Oh, and before I leave, we can see some of the wiper controls. I don't know if this has auto wipers. I do need to check that. You do have your fog lights. You do have power steps, and you still do have the satin aluminum throttle and brake pedal. Now we go to the second row. Open up the door. Soft touch, Alcantara. Looks really premium, matches the front. Nice grille covers. Nice storage in the side doors. Still nice storage down below. Still nice Alcantara material with the Molly. You still got some controls with HVAC in the rear. Got a 400, what is this, 400 watt, 110 volt USB A and C. Some storage here. Let's see. We still got storage down below, but the one thing it doesn't have is the fold down partition. This also does not have the self-reclining or the heated and cooled seats in the rear, but you do have LED lights, which is really nice. Now let's check out too one of the other differences. Okay, so a couple a little different in the second row, but still not a big deal. These rear seats still look really premium. Before I move on to Level 1, I want to show you guys something that is an awesome benefit to Level 0. Check out this payload, 1,511 pounds. That's incredible. Now keep in mind, this truck does not have the bed cargo group or the sunroof, so that will play into the weight. Okay, now we go to the Level 1. Go to the driver door. You're gonna notice this looks very, very similar. Same Alcantara, same soft touch. The one difference is you kind of move to a carbon fiber theme there. And then you do pick up your massaging seat button and your presets for the different drivers, an extra speaker, and the Harbin Kardon speaker grills down below. But same storage in the side, same entry, same floor mats. Look at the seats. They look identical. We go to this interior and we kind of start looking. We first notice this grab handle's got this little leather cover. We've got our heads-up display, and we've got this almost like a fake leather type of material. We switch, this puts the Alcantara in the middle as well at this point. You still got your center stack speaker. While we're here, this is a rear view camera, but you can switch it to just a standard rear view as well. Now we go to the center stack. You notice the shape's a little bit higher, it goes up a little more and goes a little deeper. But check this out, only 4 presets, but you still have the brake controller. This spot is open, so this actually has 2 less aux buttons. We look at all this trim in the interior, it looks very similar. Steering wheel controls look identical, same shape of the steering wheel, but you do have carbon fiber, same paddle shifters. Here's your hands-free driving sensors, and then you kind of got the lights around the side, obviously. This button is a little different on the Level 1 because of the hands-free driving. All your redundant controls are almost identical from Level 0 to Level 1 for HVAC and some of the different controls. It's just in a different location. You still got the 12 volt accessory above with the storage, same universal remote. This, obviously, I have more buttons up here just from the simple fact that we have the panoramic sunroof up here. Okay, a little difference here. This is where you get your secondary display if you want this for your passenger. It just all depends if you want that or not. And then if we go to this area down here, you'll notice a few different connections. Instead of just 2 sets of USB A and C, you've got 3 plus an HDMI. You have dual wireless charging, But then this is where everything is pretty much the same center console area, the same covering on the side, same storage in the middle. You do pick up the RAM card here. So if you do want to start the vehicle with and drive the vehicle without the key fob, this actually will work for you, which is kind of cool. Same kind of storage in the second row for your cup holders. And then obviously passenger side, you do have the Harman Kardon secondary speakers there for the passenger. Otherwise, everything else is very similar. Same trim. This has the carbon fiber, obviously, that matches the theme here and kind of carries around onto the doors. Let's check out the second row now. Same theme, obviously. You can kind of tell the carbon fiber switches through here, carbon Kardon down below, same back of the seats. You get a little bit of a difference here from the aspect that you have heated and cooled seats. You still got the USB A and C. You still got the 400 watt setup for 110, same storage down below. But this is where you kind of see this partition where you can fold this thing down and create a little bit of storage if you want. And you see this handle here, this gives you the reclining second row. And it gives you a little bit more center console storage in the rear. Another thing you'll notice is your third brake light is a little different because of the rear facing camera for the rear view mirror. Whereas if we go to the level 0, you do have this standard one, but both trucks have the sliding rear window. Now, another thing we just noticed was, see that little block right there? I think that is tied to the hands-free system. We were noticing that this truck did not have that. Mirrors wise functionality, it looks like both of these trucks, both trucks have blind spot indicators. Both these trucks have the defrost, and at least on the driver's side, this is a self-dimming. Let me see what the level 0 has for driver's side. Okay, this has also self-dimming. Okay, excellent. Another thing on the level 1 you do get the aux switches here for this is for aux switches for hooking up a secondary camera setup. If we go to this one, it does not have that, but otherwise same tow hook, same exhaust, same sensors out the rear. Another thing I want to add, here's another huge benefit to the level 0. This truck has, now this truck specifically, probably part of it is due to that my truck has the sunroof, which adds weight in the bed cargo group. This truck has 150 pounds of more payload capacity than that truck. So that's a huge benefit. So it'll be interesting kind of comparing like home screens, kind of how they look. I bet this layout's going to be identical. We'll go look at some of the different media here. One of the things I've noticed is sometimes it can be a little laggy when you first get in the vehicle. Like if you notice the delay from hitting the different buttons. We go to phone, we go to vehicle, go to performance pages. My son has come to love, he calls watching the mountains, where you give gas and you can kind of watch the dyno curves. Kind of neat. I'll be curious to see how this looks versus, and then we go to gauges. Curious to see how this kind of compares. I noticed that the sensors for the front and rear park assist is down here, and actually I think I like that better on the level 0 than the touch sensors there. But we'll just go through these quick. I believe that this is also going to have the same map display that uploads. Let's see, fuel economy, brake, all the same menus I think will be identical. The only differences we'll see is the heads-up display there versus not. We'll compare the backup cameras too. See, the downside still, even on the 14-inch display, you're really only using half the display. At least like if you hook up backing up on a trailer, you can get half, and the resolution's still really good. But you don't utilize, sadly, the whole display, sadly, even on the 14-inch display. They fired up the other truck now, the level 0, the gauge is identical. I don't notice any difference here. All this looks the same. Obviously, you don't have the heads up there, but in full fairness, I actually like the size of the volume and your tuning controls. You could see it's a little bit smaller, but it's not actually that much smaller. It actually looks totally fine. Media seems to work quick. Let's see, comfort, about the same. It looks like about the same change there from screens, and you still have your heated seats and heated steering wheel, and you still have 3 adjustments for your heated steering wheel, so that's kind of cool. Same settings I'm seeing. Oh, that's, since that screen's up, it won't let you do that. That's right. Yep, so that's the same. So you don't have cooled seats in the level 0, but I do like that you have physical buttons here for your front and rear park assist, more aux switches. We go into your apps, similar page here. Go into your vehicle. Let's see, dashboard. Yep, performance pages. There we go. Timers, gauges, all the same information. G-force, propulsion. Yep, still got all the same info. And it's hardly any smaller. It feels 15% smaller, not even that really. Looks good. I actually like this, and it's down a little less. It's not interfering with this up here. You have your standard rear view mirror, but that still looks good. Let's go back up camera. Okay, so this is where you see a difference. You only have a rear view cam. It doesn't do any of the other features, but for hooking up a trailer, you've got your most important feature here. And it does still utilize about the same amount of real estate of showing your camera in the rear. And my favorite part of this truck, one of them, is the glove box above. Yeah, and there we go. Otherwise, this thing feels the same. This button is different, but if people were worried about the steering wheel being different between a level 0 and level 1, it looks identical, except there's just a little bit different picture here. Otherwise, interior looks the same. I don't notice anything really different on the trim. Oh, you know what? I do notice this is different. The level 1 has like a piano black and a little bit different trim area here, but otherwise it looks identical. And if you don't have the sunroof above, this is kind of what the setup looks. You still have your rear sliding rear window, and you still have your SOS, and you can turn your lights on, and you can drop your tailgate. That's good. Still have LED lights. I think this has the interior. Does this have illuminated lighting inside? It does. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's good. Yeah, one thing I did notice, this is a little bit different material on the side here. You got the Alcantara, but this is like that, not the baseball Rawlings material that you'd see up above here. This is a little different, but it's still soft, and it's still comfortable, and it still feels premium, but it does feel different. I know people will probably ask, does the level 0 and the level 1 have any differences under the hood? Nope, they're identical. Same exact 540 horse, high output Hurricane engine, same batteries, same options under the hood, same air intake system, looks like the same under hood insulation. I don't see any differences. Same batteries, same cover on the engine, same intake. Literally, I see nothing different between these two trucks under the hood. Exhaust systems, I think, are identical. There's no differences there. Okay, we got both window stickers here, and just gonna kind of show you guys just briefly. $85,715. The big part of this is the level 1. Obviously, you got the bed utility group, pano, and hood graphics. Here's the big change though, guys. Look at this. $72,285. Literally $13,000 less for almost the same truck. Both trucks have same fuel economy. Both trucks have same warranty, but $72,285 versus $85,000. Do you get $13,000 more in value with the level 1 with those options? That's for you to decide. And if you want to compare key fobs, here's the difference. They look identical. Now, if you notice this one right here is kind of blinking, this is because the level 1 has the proximity. So when you're within a distance, this does, you get the lights kind of come on and open. The doors will unlock. You don't have to touch the door. The back of the key fob, identical. Nothing different there, guys. So when we have some time, we will do a drive review just to kind of compare what do you get with a level 1 versus a level 0. But after comparing both trucks, you got to really ask yourself, is it worth $10,000 more to get a little bit softer appointments, maybe on the dash or hands-free driving, or maybe 360 camera or cooled seats? Is that worth 10 grand to you? I'll be honest with you, I don't really know if it is. If I were to do it again, I might save the money and get the level 0. I think this is a heck of a value. In fact, I think the level 0 RHO is the best value half-ton truck available on the market right now, especially some dealers like Mark Dodge and some of these others, the prices they're doing. This is a hard to beat truck. Think about this, guys. You can go get a TRD Pro Tacoma, $67,000, and some dealers are going for more. People can get one of these trucks for 60 grand. You can get a full-size truck with 540 horsepower, not a mid-size truck with 300 horsepower, and be 10 to 20,000 less. RHO Level 0 is the best value truck available for 2025, in my opinion right now. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.